How you doing?
Very well. Miss
Good.
Pauline, what's your last name, ma'am?
Lee.
Lee.
Yeah, L-E-E.
I think I know how to spell that, Miss Pauline. Thank you, though.
I thought you said Reed.
Do you have insurance, ma'am?
Yes, I do. I have it through Geico.
All right, let's check in some more people. The person on that, Ryan, what's your name, sir?
Ryan Lewis.
Lewis. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
I don't see a Ryan Lewis. Oh, Lewis. Ryan Lewis, right under Miss Pauline. All right. The Zoom user, what's your name, please?
Eric Lindsay.
Zoom user.
I'm not sure. Are you talking to me?
Zoom user that's labeled as Zoom user.
I'm not sure. If my name is Hosey Oliver. I'm not sure if I'm labeled as Zoom user or not.
You're not labeled as Zoom user. Good afternoon, Mr. Oliver. Zoom,
Good afternoon.
Zoom. All right, overall, we'll just go with the.
I'm Shantae overall right here.
All right, I got you. Who's on the Galaxy Z Fold 2 5G? Leggins, I got you. Good afternoon.
You got overall?
Not overall. Good afternoon. Who's on the Galaxy Z Fold 2 5G? You have to unmute yourself.
James Gassaway.
Good afternoon to you.
You got me?
Gotcha. Zoom user, you put your hand up. What's your name, please?
Eric Lindsay.
Eric Lindsay.
Yes.
Eric Lindsay.
I thought you said Eric.
Did you say, I got George Lindsay.
Eric Lindsay. I'm trying to say Perkins S, the judge courtroom I'm supposed to be in.
You got it.
Yes.
I want to know your first name. Spell it for me, please.
E-R-I-C.
That's Eric. That's what I kept saying.
Eric Lindsay. I don't see him.
It's right above George Lindsay.
Yeah, he's right underneath Nicholas.
Okay, Eric Dwayne.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Nobody has offers. This Goss, we don't have any offers.
We don't have any offers, Mr. Goss. Then I saw Christopher Griffin come in.
Here.
Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
Let's see.
Let's go with Miss Lee first and see if this is the only thing she has.
Yes.
Miss Pauline Lee, you said you have some insurance to show me?
Yes, I have to go through my phone because it's in the phone. And I can give you the
Right, don't worry about it.
Okay.
8/16/2021.
Or no.
All right. Are we ready, Miss Williams Law? Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. We're ready.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Pauline Marie Lee, case number ST 123H6951. Appearance for the record, please. Where's Mr. Johnson?
May I please court Vassal Johnson, P 72130. For Ms. Lee.
Ms. Lee, I'm gonna dismiss this case. You have paid a related civil infraction, all right?
Okay,
You have anything further, ma'am?
nothing else.
All right, if there's nothing further, you have a very good day.
All right, you too, thank you.
Okay.
All right.
I'm not sure, you printing real fast too.
So Ryan Lewis, this is the city of Detroit versus Ryan Damian Lewis, case number SP 123-52381, SP 123-53591. Appearance for the record, please.
Vassal Johnson, on behalf of Ms. Lewis.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
State your name.
Ryan Lewis.
All right, he's got a warrant out for his arrest. He needs to get in contact with Judge Ryan as soon as possible. For today's cases, he's got a failure to turn or failure to signal on turn and drive my license. Check on blocking traffic and dismiss the other one.
It's only maybe.
I'm sorry, Judge, I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, driver's license is not. All right, do you have a valid driver's license, sir?
Right now, no.
All right, so the city attorney, Mr. Bassel, says the offer is gonna be dismiss the failure to signal and a failure to display. That's a misdemeanor that is abstractable to the Secretary of State, that doesn't carry any points. However, that's gonna it could quite possibly trigger another 30-day suspension on his driver's license. He has an absolute right to a trial. I'll give him that right. It doesn't appear that he has anything else in here that would be holding him up from getting the driver's license. I can give him a trial date, I can let him take the offer, and I can let him speak to you in a breakout room to help him make an informed decision. What would you like to do, Mr. Lewis?
I would like to speak to the prosecutor, and so I can speak to him in the breakout.
Let the defense attorney do the work for you. All right.
All right.
Join that room, please. And
Thank
then
you.
I'll give you information on the next court date that you need to call. Yeah, let's get Judge Ryan's information. Join that room and talk to the lawyer, please.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. And then let's get the phone running.
Two, 295. You want the yeah, I can do that and that's easy, actually, this one right here.
The housing. Oliver, how's the Oliver? You there, sir? Halsey Oliver's not there?
Posey, Oliver,
This is Brian at 339.
Hello, this is Hosey Oliver.
Yes,
Your Honor.
Halsey,
Yes.
You have insurance, sir?
No, I don't have that car. I was selling it.
Stop, please, stop. Do you have a car?
No.
All right. All right, Mr. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Ryan Lewis. Mr. Lewis, I've given you an opportunity to speak with the lawyer. What does your client want to do?
Continue not guilty plea, Your Honor, set for bench trial. And we ask that any warrants be recalled and set aside if you could,
I
especially.
can't recall the one warrant. I'm gonna give him the information on where he needs to go. That he needs to get an ink pen.
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, so the warrant is out of the 36th District Court?
Yes, out of 36th District Court, out of Judge Bryant's.
And what is that for these charges?
Go ahead.
Is that for, I'm sorry, I was gonna ask, is that for these charges?
No, these charges are something separate. I'm gonna give you the information in a second. That is for what's your date of birth, sir?
02/04/1995.
All right, that is for a reckless use of a firearm. You need to call Judge Bryant's courtroom. You got an ink pen?
Yep.
313-965-2295. And the Zoom ID is 360-339-0000.
So, can I repeat this? Telephone number is 313-965-2295. Zoom ID is 360-339-0000.
Yeah, I advise you to call them that number first and see if you can, what you do to get that warrant off of you. All right, I got a trial date set for these two matters in front of me. That's the driving while license suspended and failure to turn signal for May the 23rd, 2022. If there's nothing further, sir, I'll see you back on that date. Have a very good day.
Thank you.
All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Halsey Lee Oliver, case number SP 123-13811. Appearance for the record, please.
Vassal Johnson for the record. Sorry, Your Honor.
All right, I have a recommendation, dismiss the case. I don't know why, but all right, he says he says you don't have a vehicle anymore or whatever. He says he'll dismiss the case, so case is gonna be dismissed, sir.
Okay.
All right, have a very good day.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Let's see, overall.
Yes, sir.
All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Shantae Lamar overall, case number SP 123-2740, counts 1, 2, and 3, and SP 123-27411. Appearance for the record, please.
Vassal Johnson for the record. You can state your name and over.
Shante overall.
Very good. Good afternoon to you, sir. Your offer today is going to be pleading to the amended count of failure to display a valid driver's license. That's a misdemeanor that's punishable by well, in this court, I'll fine you $240. That is a misdemeanor. It'll abstract to the Secretary of State. It won't produce any points, but that abstract could almost positively and certainly lead to a 30-day suspension of your driver's license upon conviction. And then a amended count of blocking traffic for the left center, whatever that is. That's a ticket that does carry points, probably 2 points. Blocking traffic, $175 fine, no points, just like an expensive parking ticket. Again, you have the absolute right to a trial, sir. You can take that deal, or you can speak to Mr. Basil Johnson in a breakout room to help you make an informed decision. And with stipulation of probable cause, the other matters will be dismissed. What would you like to do, sir?
I would like to speak to the attorney.
Very good. Join the breakout room, please.
Oh, the same one?
Same one.
Dewan Lil John.
That's Dewan Lil John. You just checked in, right?
Yes.
I'll settle, Mr. Overall, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Overall, I'll give you an opportunity to speak with the lawyer in the breakout room. What does your client want to do, Mr. Johnson?
He wants to avail himself of the recommendation, Your Honor.
Is that what you want to do, sir?
Yes, sir.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Sir, do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this misdemeanor offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, I do.
You understand by taking this offer, you're gonna give up that trial right?
Yes, I do.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
All right. All right, sir, let me take you back to August the 12th, 2021 at around 1:30, strike that around 1:13 a.m. in the city of Detroit, the area of Evergreen and Plymouth Road, sir. Did you have an occasion on that day to be pulled over by a Detroit Police Department officer?
Yes.
And at that date, did that officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes.
You couldn't do so, could you, sir?
No.
Why is that?
Didn't happen in person.
You didn't have it in person, or you didn't have a license at all?
I don't have a license at all.
Very well. I'm gonna find you guilty of the amended count of failure to display a valid driver's license. I'm gonna fine you $240 on that ticket. On that same date and time, sir, did that officer pull you over for driving left of center, drove left of center? I don't know. what that is. I don't know what drove left to center is. Why did you get pulled over that day, sir? Do you know why?
No, I don't. All I know is I made a left turn and they pulled me over.
Mr. Goss?
Yes, Your Honor.
What is this drove left to center? I mean, this is very vague.
Driving left of center is when you in the left-hand lane, if you cross over somewhat into the oncoming traffic, that can be considered driving left of center.
Judge, I would ask to dismiss based on vagueness.
And I would object because that's not vague at all. And if so, we just set it for trial.
What, you want to just set this one for trial?
Set everything for trial, Your Honor. The plea agreement says contingent upon acceptance of above plea offer. So it's all or nothing, Your
What are
Honor.
you going to do, Mr. Johnson? What's your client want to do? You want to come back on April the 23rd? I mean, May the 23rd at 9 a.m. We resolve it on that day? It's a blocking traffic $175, but you know, I don't, he can take the deal. If he wants to stipulate to the face of the ticket as an active factual basis for a responsible plea, I'll allow him to do so. But if he wants to fight it, if he doesn't know, I don't know. If he doesn't know, he doesn't know. But if he wants to take that plea responsible to that amended count, he can.
Mr. Over, did you want to go forward with it?
Yeah, I might as well get it over with.
He wants to proceed.
Just get it over with. If the officer's pulling you over for something, but you feel a ridiculous reason, it's not something just, I don't understand why people are just willing to get stuff over with and get your money taken away. Well, I'll let you get it over with if you want to. You want to continue, sir?
I do.
All right. Will your client stipulate to the face of the ticket as an active factual basis for the responsible plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
He's flush with cash. You don't have to worry about nothing. All right, I'll find him responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic. $175, that's gonna be $240. He already owes money on old tickets that he never paid. I reduced those. I waived the late reinstatement fee on those tickets. Get it over with though. So now when you gonna pay it, sir? Let's get it over with then.
I'll pay it within 30 days.
Now, I thought you wanted to get it over with.
I do. I got to come
So
up
it's not over with until you pay it.
Okay, you're right. Okay, give me a couple of weeks, 2 weeks.
Have them back on April 4th. Get it over with. 2022. That review at 8:25. I just don't get it. But it's not for me to get. Pay by April the 4th. I need to see you back on that day to make sure this is closed and over with. All right, 2022, you got some other stuff you need to pay in here as well. April 25th, 2022. Have a great day at 8:25 a.m. I'll see you back on that day, sir.
At what day? April what?
April 4th, I'm sorry, April 4th. I'm sorry, 2 weeks, April 4th.
At 8 a.m.
April 4th, 2022 at 8:25.
Okay, thank you.
All right, have a great day.
You too.
Leggett.
How you doing, Your Honor?
All right, you just want to hurry up and get it over with?
No, I don't want to get over with.
Let's see, you got a 4-point offense in there. What about your status of your license, sir?
I have a permit at the moment.
How old are you?
I'm 18, sir.
18. You need to take the Michigan Defensive Driving course. I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Okay.
You see, if you take that course and show proof of it, the city attorney will offer you a limited access 6 to 10 over, which would be 1 point on your driver's license. And you haven't even got a driver's license yet.
Yes, sir.
And you're still going, what's this, 45? This is the allegation. The allegation is that you're going 45 in a 25. So it sounds like it's a residential street or something, or somewhere where it's probably some kids out there playing or something like that.
Your Honor,
Yes.
if Mr. Liggins come back and really learn something from that class, I will be amenable to make that even a better offer.
All right, you hear that, sir? Trying
Yes.
to keep you a good license, or trying to get your license so you don't have any blemishes on it already at the age of 18. So this course is going to be in the chat. Now, it's totally up to you whether you want to take it or not. But if you choose to take it, you're going to be required to take some good notes. Did you finish high school, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, I'm going to take you back to high school. Are you in college or anything?
No, sir.
All right, I'm going to take you back to high school, and you take some good notes on this course. I'm talking about some real copious notes. And then you come back in and you're ready to be prepared to tell us what you learned in open court about this. The city attorney says he'll give you that blocking traffic if he's convinced that you actually learned something. And this will go a long way for you to take that test. I don't know if you still have to take the test or not. So www.michigandefensivedriving.com. I'm putting it in the chat. I'm saying, please select the Detroit defensive driving option. Send me the certificate upon completion to my email address. I'm putting it in the chat. That's SEAN_PERKINS at 36 District Court.org. And then I'm going to say, please come back for a pretrial on May the 23rd, 2022 at 8:30 a.m. All right, put that in there just like that. Did you get the chat?
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you screenshot that?
Yes, sir.
All right, pretrial, May 23rd. I want to see you be successful, young man. You gotta, if the allegation is true, you gotta slow down. You shouldn't even be driving unless you had somebody with you under the terms of the permit. But you definitely shouldn't be going 45 and a 25 if the allegations are true. So save yourself some points on your license and your parents a whole lot more money in insurance rates by completing that course and doing a good job, all right?
Yes, Your Honor. I had a question.
What's your question, sir?
So they sent me 3 different tickets. Are these all together, Your Honor?
They're gonna be all together. Let's see what else you got.
Okay.
They're gonna be all together, sir. And bring a valid driver's license when you come back too, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor. Yes.
All right, have a great day, sir.
You too.
All right, who do we have next? about, Mr. Eric Lindsay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Your Honor. I
City of
apologize.
Detroit versus Eric Dwayne Lindsay, case number SP 1233091. Appearance for the record, please.
Basil Johnson for the record. State your name, Ms. Lindsay.
Eric Lindsay, ERICLANDSEY.
So you were a pedestrian, sir?
No, I was driving.
All right, let me see what Mr. Lindsay's got going on. All right, this is no reduced plea. Need to speak to the officer. So if you want to, you're gonna have to come back on May the 23rd if you want to resolve this outside of pleading straight up to disobeying a lawful order of a police officer. What I don't understand is how
I don't understand how that came about because it was an accident.
Don't speak on it, sir. You want to speak with the lawyer, sir?
Yes.
All right, speak with the lawyer first. Don't talk, don't talk, you just might walk.
All right.
All right? Christopher Griffin.
Yes.
Your Honor.
Yes.
I apologize. Before we go to Mr. Griffin, did we put the young man who you had do Michigan defensive driving course? Did we call that case? Or were you just,
Maybe we did.
I don't think we called the case. You were just speaking to him.
All right, we'll put it on the record then.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to do that now or just, do we need to?
Your Honor, I'm ready whichever way you want to go. I just wanted to make sure we were doing what you wanted to do.
Well, what I wanted to do was put it on the record, but I got ahead of myself like that.
Okay, Your Honor, I'm ready.
Mr. Griffin, what's your date of birth, sir?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
What's your date of birth?
02/13/2002.
All right, that's not you. Christopher Griffin's mom. Is this stuff that question on some of this stuff? Find the file. You got questions on this stuff here? Brown.
Yeah, so just look at it, it's like retrial and trial.
Put it off for trial. I'm sorry.
Oh,
That's my mistake.
okay, you the officer, this one too.
So that's the only question I have for that. I just made those notes when I was at community service.
So, trial, right?
Yeah, let's put it off for trial. This stuff.
Ready on Mr. Lindsay.
All right, what's your client want to do? We're back on the record with Mr. Lindsay. What's your client want to do?
Continue not guilty plea, Your Honor, set it for a bench trial, especially since there's no reduced plea.
All right. I already got it written up.
Thank you.
Trial, May the 23rd, 2022 at 9 a.m., sir.
All right, May 23rd.
2022 at 9 a.m.
Okay.
Have a great day.
You too.
And the gentleman up there, the Galaxy Z Fold 2, what's your name again, sir?
You're muted. You're muted.
James Gasaway.
Mr. Gasaway, do you have a driver's license, sir?
No, sir.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus James Maurice Gasaway, case number SP 123779111. Appearance for the record, please.
James Gasaway.
Gotta get it together. Appearance, please, Mr.
Pastor Johnson for the record.
All right.
Say your name again, Mr. Gasaway, please.
Mr. James Gasaway.
All right, I'm gonna dismiss the matter. You paid a few related civil infractions. All right,
Thank you.
all right. There's nothing further, sir. Have a great day.
Okay, you too. Stay safe.
You too.
Thank you.
Mr. Griffin,
Yes.
all right, this is the city of Detroit versus Christopher Darnell Griffin, case number SP 1214637 and SP 1234387 1. Appearance for the record, please.
Pastor Johnson for the record. Say your name, Mr. Griffin.
Christopher Griffin.
Mr. Griffin. You
Yes.
paid a related civil infraction, and unfortunately, you signed yourself up for 3 points on your driver's license by doing so on that careless driving. How old are you, sir?
20.
20 years old. Do you have a driver's license, sir?
No, but I do have a permit.
You have a permit and you already have 3 points on your license. When do you plan on getting a license?
I have an appointment tomorrow to do my road test.
I don't know if they're gonna give him a license. Will they, Mr. Johnson?
I'm unsure, Your Honor.
I'm not either. I don't know. You already have 3 points on your license. Where's the city attorney?
Your Honor, can we run this driving record? That would let us know if they would give him one.
Run the driving record, please, this time. That's Christopher Griffin, the one right there.
Okay.
All right, thank you. You're already starting out, you two on a bad foot, Mr. Griffin. And I don't have to say that's an allegation anymore because, and you probably don't know this, but once you pay a civil infraction, You're signing up for everything that goes along with it. And paying a careless driving civil infraction is 3 points on your driver's license. That's why you need to relate yourself with the lawyer before you make these decisions, because this can potentially cost you thousands, or your parents or whoever is going to have insurance on you, getting a moving forward. He's only got the 3-point careless driving on his record. The driver's license does say valid. So they probably will give him a driver's license permit, yes. Issue.
They probably restricted, Your Honor.
He just got the thing, excuse me, he just got the.
Yeah, they most likely will restrict it as soon as they give it to him with 3 points.
All right. Is there any way is anybody willing to help this young man out?
You know what I always say.
What is that? Put your appearance on the record, Counselor.
May it please His Honorable Court, Dante Goss, P60162 on behalf of the city of Detroit. You have to take the class.
You want to take the class to see if you can get these driving things off your points off your record, sir?
Yes.
Have you how far did you go in school?
I'm sorry?
How far did you go in school?
How far did I go?
Yes.
I graduated high school.
All right. So I'm gonna take you back to high school, all right?
Okay.
I need you to look in the chat and get this information out the chat.
And
I'll show you, it's coming right now. You have to type that in just like that. Let's do this now. He's going to take his class tomorrow. Let's set aside this responsible plea in anticipation of him taking that class. If you're if the city is if everybody is satisfied, what I want you to do is I want you to take the class. I want you to take the class seriously. I want you to have a notebook by you, and I want you to take copious notes while you're taking the class. So when you come back on May the 23rd, you're gonna be ready to tell us what you learned in that class.
okay.
Any objection to set aside this responsible plea?
I was just going to ask you, Your Honor. We have no objection, obviously.
No, Your Honor. Mr. Griffin, you need to take at least 3 to 4 pages of notes. It's a 14-part class with 1 exam. So you should have at least 3, 4, 5 pages of notes.
Okay.
I really want you to take, I'm giving you an opportunity. I want you to take this opportunity seriously, because 3 points with no lights, you just have a permit. It's very serious and egregious at the same time. So I want to give you the opportunity, and so do the judge and your attorney.
Okay, thank you.
And then, young man, you need to start associating yourself with a lawyer. I know that people think it can be expensive, but just think about how expensive you would be by having these 3 points on your license trying to get insurance. The insurance company's gonna get your money for the next 3 years with these 3 points on your license. And until you convince, we'll set aside this responsible plea right now. But if you come to court and you haven't made a convincing and compelling argument or reason for us to to keep it like that, then you're just gonna be back in the same boat, and you'll have the careless driving on your record. You understand that, counselor, for your client?
Totally, Your Honor. Yes, I do. Thank you.
You understand that, Mr. Griffin?
Yes.
All right, pre-trial, May 23rd, 2022 at 8:30 a.m. You know the rules, don't you, sir?
No, I do not.
You don't know the rules? I just gave you the rules.
Oh, yes, I understand. I understand those rules.
Now, did you get the information in the chat about
Yes.
the class? Did you
Yes.
screenshot that?
Yes, sir.
All right, put it in just like that. We want to get you to that specific class because we know what to expect and to determine whether you took it or not. And then you can send me the certificate. I'm gonna have you back May 23rd, 2022. Hopefully this abstraction gets over to the Secretary of State before you do. But good luck on your road test tomorrow, all right?
Thank you.
All right, have a great day, sir.
You too.
Little John.
Yes, how you doing?
I don't know what we're gonna do with you. Take your hat off, sir. Let's see. All right, what's your date of birth, sir?
06/17/1991.
All right, you have a warrant out for your arrest too that you need to see Larry Williams for. Who's Larry Williams? Which courtroom is he? 335?
348, no, 438.
438? I'm all the way up.
I will see.
All right, Larry Williams, you got an ink pen, sir?
Yeah.
Write this number down. 313
313
965
965
2406.
2406.
And I'll give you the Zoom ID. I call him first though.
What's his name?
360 Judge Larry Williams.
Larry Williams.
Yes. 360
360
438
438.
0000.
All right.
I don't have an offer in his file, Mr. Johnson, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna print out this stuff and get it to the city attorney. So he can give this to Little John an offer.
Yes, Your Honor.
Your Honor, it's just those three matters, correct?
No, it's plenty of stuff.
Okay.
What?
Little John.
Yes.
Every agreement that you've agreed to enter into, you haven't paid. So really, my question is, what are you doing here now?
What you mean? That's what I'm saying. What you mean? I don't even know what
I mean, every agreement that you've entered into, you haven't paid. So if we get into an agreement now, your track record in history says that you're not gonna end up and live up to your end of the bargain.
Right. Man, I be getting
So
drugs.
I asked-
Black man, drugs.
Huh?
I said I be getting pulled over because how I look, man. For real, I just ain't got no license. They just keep getting.
That may be, I mean, a small amount of the time I'll give that to you. And maybe a very few instances. but it's gotta be more.
Last time I got pulled over, they said you ain't have no proof of insurance. That was the point. I said, dang, you ain't here. What's the proper cause to pull me over? They say it ain't had no insurance on the car. And I was like, I don't think you can do that.
You know, first of all, I like your question. That was a very good. He sounded like a lawyer when he asked that question. You took some law school classes, sir?
No, I've been looking up stuff ever since.
So why don't you go to law? Have you completed high school?
Yes.
And you have any college under your belt?
No.
Why don't you go to college and then go to law school? Because that was a very good question that you asked that officer. What cause do you have me to pull you over? Well, I do know that they don't have to, they can run your plate just by running your plate. I know that was an argument a long time ago, and they established now that they can do that. So could be they look at you and say, first of all, they might look at you and say, there goes Mr. Littlejohn again. I know he's driving. I know he doesn't have I don't think he got a license or registration or insurance. Run his plate. And then they run the plate and they can see whether you have insurance on the vehicle or not. So that might be a reason why they're pulling you over. Or they could be pulling you over because they say that you we're going 26 to 30 miles an hour over the speed limit. That would be a good reason to pull you over. They also may pull you over because you're driving on a cell phone, driving while on the cell phone, or that you disregarded the traffic control advice, or that you avoided a signal. It's got multiple reasons why they pulled you over, maybe.
Right.
And it could be because the way you look. I'll give you that. But at the end of the day, every agreement, again, I'll fall back on it. Every agreement that you entered into with the court, you did not pay. Are you working, sir?
Not right now. But the last time when I did, the lady, I forgot the judge's name, she threw half of my tickets out. And I was getting ready to set up everything, caught another ticket, man, like in the next day or two after I went to court. It just threw me off again.
Well, what's up with working? How old are you?
I have a job. I'm landscaping, but right now I'm about to get out in the field on the 1st.
All right.
On the 1st of April.
All right, Mr. Goss, what I'm gonna do before I get off, I'm gonna allow him to on the disregard of traffic on the drove through private property or alley to avoid a signal. That's the one they probably pulled you over for. I don't know. Wait a minute. What did I just tell the other person?
I was at home, right? I was at home.
You were at, so that wasn't you, right?
No, they when they turned their lights on, I was already going into my apartment building.
Okay.
So I wasn't nowhere to stop.
Other than that, please don't say anything else because I just heard me say to the other person, don't talk, you just might walk. All of these are allegations until you're found responsible or guilty, all right? So keep that in mind, all right?
All right.
All right. So I'm gonna waive late and reinstatement fee on the old stuff that he's entered into an agreement already. That's the best I can do for him. You want to do some community service to pay some of this stuff off, sir?
No. I pay it off for sure.
I think people have heard that before.
Can you tell me how much is it or whatever?
Don't want to do any community service. Give you an opportunity to get out there and help your community and get some tickets paid off.
In the wintertime, I would have took it, but I started working on the 1st. I cut grass.
All right. I hope you have somebody to take you to them job sites. Unless you got your bicycle, you know, you guys pull their bikes around the lawnmower tethered to their bike. He's too fresh for that. He doesn't roll like that though.
See you judging me now. God,
No,
man.
I said you fresh. You fresh.
It's just a
Aren't you
jacket I
fresh?
got on. That's it.
It looks fresh.
Appreciate it.
Can I say that? Is that a bad thing?
That ain't bad. I appreciate it.
I say you don't look like the type that's pulling no lawnmower with your bicycle. You look like the type that's got a truck.
Yeah, I put it in the truck.
You put it in the truck. You look like the type that's got a trailer and all the equipment to go with it too. And you got a driver to drive you around so you don't have to catch another ticket, right?
Yeah, I do. I do.
So let's get an offer for him. Mr. Boss, I need you down here so you can look at this file and get this young man an offer. Let's see. Tell you what, it's still hot up in here. That's the state matter. I already know one of the offers is going to be an open alcohol passenger, which I call a non-offer, because it's the same punishment as the open intox driver. I will allow your client just to get a trial date if he wants one, and then we'll come back on the date of trial. It just appears really that he doesn't have a waiving the latent reinstatement fees for the open cases, and it doesn't appear that he has too many other than the stuff that he hasn't paid. It doesn't appear that he has anything. He has this U ticket. Let's see what this U ticket is. This is City of Detroit versus Dewan Littlejohn, case number U16992114. Here, I'll put that on the record as well. That's in warrant status, Counselor.
Vassil Johnson for the record. Your Honor, we ask that any warrants be recalled and set aside if Your Honor is able to do it in this
All right.
court.
In this court, we're able to set that aside. So that's interfering, the allegation is interfering with a government employee performing their duties. So I can already know that the city is not going to give you an offer on those tickets until they talk with the officer. So I'll set a trial date for your client on May the 23rd, 2022. You gotta go to that courtroom, that Mr. Larry Williams court, Judge Larry Williams courtroom, to take care of that other matter, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what's going on now with that. That's what happened last time. I was on Zoom and they never sent me no mail. I ain't know that I had to be in court. I thought I had to be on Zoom, and that's what happened.
Well, call them up and get the instructions and make sure you have a pen sitting there with you so you have the instructions. All right, I'm gonna set a trial date. I've waived his late and reinstatement fees for the civil infractions / trial date formal hearing, May 23rd, 2022. Don't miss the court date again, all right?
Okay, what time?
9 a.m. Let's not waste anybody else's time anymore, all right? Let's get this stuff put behind you.
All right. Yeah, I am. I'm trying to get it done now.
Well, but make sure you show up, and then we'll handle it accordingly. If you show up, we can help you. You can get these matters put behind you. But if you keep on not showing up and failure to appear, then it'll never get resolved.
Right.
All right. You got everything, sir? You had that number to Judge? Call over there now and see what you can do. Or if you can't get anybody now, call them tomorrow morning.
All right, appreciate it.
And come back here for a trial / formal hearing on May the 23rd, 2022 at 9 a.m. All right?
Okay, appreciate it.
All right, have a great day, sir.
You too.
All right, who's got their hand up on the iPhone there?
Yes, me.
Who is me
My name
again?
My name is Sashay Denise Lamar.
Oh. Good afternoon, ma'am. Oh, good afternoon. Give me a second. This is the city of Detroit versus Sashay Denise Lamar. Case number SP 1297431. Appearance for the record, please.
Pastor
sorry?
Johnson, yes, behalf of Miss Lamar. Say your name, ma'am.
Sashay Denise Lamar.
All right, take time for arraignment in the matter.
Well, away from a reading, stand mute, Your Honor.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Ms. Lamar, you have insurance on your vehicle?
Yes, I do.
Let's see it, please.
I'm sorry.
Let's see the insurance.
Okay, I had to go to my car. Yes, I came down to show my proof of insurance the next day. I actually wasn't the driver. My boyfriend was the driver. I was not in the car at the time. And they wrote me a ticket as well.
You know what that's saying, though?
Okay.
You allow somebody to use your car, give them proof, make sure they have proof of insurance.
Yes, I have it. I tried to bring it down the next day and show it, but they had already wrote me a hearing.
I can't see that.
Okay.
Still can't see it.
Okay, let me pull this up so that way you can see it. Oh, I got quite a few papers in here. That's a receipt.
I don't want to see the story of your life. I just want to see your insurance papers, man.
Okay, I'm trying to get it together. I got a whole bunch of papers in here.
See why you didn't give your boyfriend the insurance papers. You can't find it yourself. I can't see it. You're gonna have to pull it closer. You gotta do better than that. You can turn your camera around or something and focus on it or do something.
Can you see it now?
I need to see the pertinent part. It's not, raise it up. Now thumb forward. And take it to your right.
I'm probably because I'm outside in the car. I have to come out here and get
Flip the
it.
phone around and then put it on there.
Oh. I don't know how to work this, so can you see it now?
Now.
Your Honor, it showed March 20th, 2022 expiration date. So it just expired yesterday. So I'm fine with it, Your Honor.
All right, you provided valid.
No, it's still active.
Listen, ma'am, listen, provided valid. He's saying that copy you're showing us right now is expired right now. So you may have another copy, but that's all he's saying. I'm gonna dismiss the case. I'm gonna dismiss the case. You provided valid documentation, all right?
Okay.
All right, have a great day, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right. All right, that'll conclude it. I'm gonna go upstairs and sign in from upstairs.
Judge, have a great day.
All right, have a great day, Mr.